We're live. Oh, I gotta sit back. I'm taller than Mary Beth.
By about a foot, at least.
Oh my gosh. Cheers to January. Yeehaw. We have an announcement for you today. We are live in this group to warm you up and let you in a little bit on what we've been doing, which of course triggers what we're all doing as writers, and then what we're gonna do together in January. So today we've been having lots of conversations about loose ends.
Loose ends and figuring out how to tie them up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Figuring out what is this new year all about? Where are we trying to go? What do we need to be working on right now?
Mm-hmm.
So many things.
And in that artistic process, writing process, life process, because it's all the same conversation, is this, we get to these places at year end and year beginning of looking at, oh my gosh, I threw myself in the middle of all this. Where am I now? Right? And these are all these kind of balloon strings. We had this visual of a balloon earlier today. These balloon strings of our lives and of our stories and of our projects. And you were looking at things and realized, tell them a little bit about when you realized, oh my gosh, in your body of work.
Well, you know, in this conversation of balloon strings, we were talking about how I describe who I am and what I have to offer the world and what I want to offer you and everyone. And so I kind of started going back and reviewing all of my work, and I was like, whoa, I've done some things. And it's kind of awesome. And I guess what that does is it legitimizes our worth.
Yeah. There's this piece, I think, sometimes as writers and artists and creative people and all of that we think we've got all these balls in the air, and because we might have that sense of being lost in the woods of all our creation, that it sometimes can cut our confidence a little bit. So it's really cool to look back at everything you have and see it as, oh my gosh, I did that. Oh my gosh, I did that.
That at a certain point you actually landed the plane.
That's right. You did land the plane, even if you don't feel like it.
You didn't just chase a few ideas or chase a few projects. It's like you chased them and then you completed them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that's what we want to help people do. We want to help you as writers feel like the ideas and the writing that you are producing has a life and exists solidly. We want to help you land your plane.
Land your plane. And I think there's another piece too, that even in the chasing of work, right, where we're in the process and we're like, my book is 3/4 of the way done, right? But to be able to look at that and go, it's 3/4 of the way done. There's Nicole, body of work. Thank you for mentioning that word to me. Yeah, right? Body of work. That's Nicole. Hello, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole. I don't know you, but hi.
I think you not met Nicole yet?
I don't know.
Oh, she's tight. Live your best story, Nicole. There is a lunch to be had, clearly. Looking back at my work, I can go, I'm 3/4 of the way done. And it's one thing to look at, oh, there's another quarter that's not done. And it's another point of looking at it and going, but 3/4 of it is done. And it's not about, bolstering ourselves up because we almost got there. It's actually looking at what is real about that 3/4. Like, what's in there that is complete? What are the pieces that you're like, oh, I nailed that. Oh, I nailed that. And stepping into that confidence. So, and Mary, it was so neat because Mary Beth isn't like me, who sort of sings my awesomeness all over the world. Mary Beth is much more contained and doesn't step into her spotlight as much as I do, let's say it like that. And so to hear you go through your list of accomplishments of the articles that you've pulled together of your body of work was amazing, because there's so much about Mary Beth's work that I still don't know because it's still a surprise. And you've done a lot.
Almost 15 years now worth of work.
Yeah.
And have I always taken myself
your computer
seriously enough or given myself credit for the work I was doing? Definitely not.
Yeah.
Definitely not. But it adds up, and And
And here we go.
And you know what?
Yeah.
It means I'm ready to take next steps.
Which leads us to you and your next step. So first off, just to wrap up this piece of the conversation, I want to give you permission and an assignment to look back at what you did do in 2017 that you feel, whether you feel good about it or not at this point, I don't care. Just take stock. Just take stock. And then look at it and go, now where does that want to take me in 2018? What is no longer a loose end?
Where did you start and how far did you take it? And it doesn't matter if you completed it.
Totally. Because in all of those, what we think of as loose ends, these are clues. We've gone to this whole conversation about mystery today too. These are the clues of where you're going to want to go in 2018. So it's like building on last year's work.
And not just where you want to go, but what path is already open for you? Where are those open doors, right? Where are those opportunities?
Yeah.
What work have you done to already move yourself in a certain direction that you want to keep pursuing?
Right. It's almost like being walking through the woods and then looking at the path and going, oh, right, I'm on this path. This path is opened up for me. This is the one I'm on. I'm not lost in the woods. I'm on this path.
There is actually this little trail right here, and I've already gone.
That's right.
This far down it.
That's good. Okay, so your first assignment is to do that, because that's going to get you ready for what we are announcing right now. We have 2 dates on our calendar. They are Thursday, January the 18th, and Thursday, January 25th. And we have 2 workshop themes for you. And January 18th is going to be a day at my house, this writer's lodge that is morphing into. And whether you're online or here with us offline, you'll have that available to you. Come on over, and January 18th is going to be for writers who feel like they're beginning. Whether you're beginning or not is not for us to decide. It's how you feel. If you feel like you're still finding your voice, you're building your confidence, you
want to get your work out there, but you don't know how to do that, you don't feel good enough about it yet, you're kind of questioning, am I a writer? Do I have the right to call myself that? If I'm supposed to be writing, what am I supposed to be writing about? Those kinds of things.
That's your day. January 18th is for you, and our deliverable on January 18th is your year, where you get to close your year and say, I am a writer. It's whatever that process is for you. We're going to play on that day. We're going to explore. You will be writing that day. You will close the day going, oh my gosh, maybe I am a writer. I am a writer. That's how we'll know we've hit it, because that's what we're going for on the 18th. Any more about that, or should we go to the 25th? Anything you want to add about the writer?
No, but all I can say is my mind is going with all the fun we're going to have and all the great, juicy, hilarious stuff that's going to happen on that day.
Juicy, hilarious stuff. Who wouldn't want to come to that?
Yeah.
Price point's $59. And it's going to be, that's right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is what it was. Okay. We wanted to make it like super, super accessible. So $59 in person or online. They're both the same because the price point's so affordable. If you are going to join us online, that's going to be all the teaching stuff that we do will be online, live, probably like this. Not sure how we'll deliver it, but it'll be online like this. And then when we go into writing, then it stops. Okay, so whether you join in, if you join in online, you'll get all the videos later, or you can watch them live. And if you're in person, you get to play with us and enjoy. So that's the 18th. The 25th is for people who are in the middle of writing something and they want to close their year having completed it, whatever the it is. If you've got a book, if you're like, I want to write 12 blog posts this year. If you're like, I want to write daily this year.
Or an article, or, even something personal.
Totally. If you want to write in your journal, if you want to fill a journal this year.
Or do some kind of family memoir thingy type thing.
Yeah, whatever it is, but you're already in the
process.
In process. So
or you've started something and you've taken a break.
Yeah.
But you feel like you need
structure.
Yeah. We're going to help provide that structure.
The 25th is about structure, making sure you deliver at the end of your year. And the 18th is about less structure, more play. That's a good, good way of looking at it, hey?
Play versus structure.
Play versus structure.
Play workshop, structure workshop.
Totally, totally, totally. So again, the 25th, $59. They're going to be all day. I think we're starting at 10. We're going like 10 to 4. I think was our what we're looking at. And bring a bag lunch. We will definitely go for a walk because we're right by the beach here.
We will have coffee and tea.
We will have coffee and tea, muffins, that kind of thing. And we have, I have a dog. So if you're allergic to dogs, you probably don't want to come. I will likely put him somewhere else so he doesn't bug us all day, but there will be dog hair in my house. So if you're allergic, do the online version. So that's our announcement. January 18th. If you feel like you want to claim your writer, come. January 25th. If you feel like you want to claim your project, whatever that is, and finish it and have a structure, come. And our invitation to you is to take a look at your loose ends, acknowledge them as no longer loose ends. They are clues to what you were building, and build on those.
Thanks, everyone. Looking forward to seeing you.
Anything else? I feel like I monopolize a lot of the screen, so
you know what? I just think
we're good.
We're good, and I hope you're having fun on this Core Story Club these days. I am.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, thank you. Oh, there we go, Deidre. Hey, lovelies. Awesome. Okay, you guys, we will see you on the 18th or 25th. We will put a link in here so that you can register. And as well, check out tinaolife.com. I am playing with it. It's not finished yet, but it's coming. I'm very excited about it. And all the registration stuff will be in there shortly. Yeah. So thanks for growing with us. Here's to you and your story.
Thanks.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Finish. Oh, we're still live.